Thank you. So we're going to have a my anticipation or expectation is that we're going to have a very long lead time prior to this change, so that based on communication, the superintendent will make sure we tell them and tell them again and again and again that we would change the website landing where you go to find your bus with a notice saying, if you want bus service, you must, that you must sign up for it, and that bus service is no longer just automatically occurring, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. And I just also, two other things. During public forum, the first public forum, there was a question regarding the changing of more walk individuals for the length, and that about crossing guards. The crossing guards don't come out of our budget, correct? They are through the police department.
They're through the police department, yes.
Right. So, and they're a fabulous partner with this, and they provide.
Correct.
They do a great job. So that's not something we necessarily have to worry about. I just wanted, you were very kind to meet with us individually to discuss this particular policy, and I just wanted to highlight that although the impetus in us going down this road was for the start times, this evaluation and analysis of how we have been doing this was, dare I say, well overdue as far as our efficiency and how we can better serve the students of Howard County. Is that a correct assessment?
Yeah, that's correct. Even without the school start time, I feel like this puts us more in line with, where we should be for efficiencies.
Okay, great. Thank you very much for your work on this.
Thank you.
Dr. Wu.
First, I want to thank you for meeting me in small group. I forgot a question. Can you show example, how do you track whether a student a board a bus or not a bus? Which kind of technology you may use? Have you thought about that?
So currently we don't have any technology. We are going to come back before this illustrious board with technology plan report. I think it's at the next meeting in June.
Okay, because I think that may be a cost we didn't consider. Is that right?
Well, it's a separate cost that would go in there, but we wouldn't have it as an expected increase in cost. We take it out of the efficiencies that we would obtain from creating changing and making the modifications to the policy and use the money from there in order affect that change for technology.
That, I would say that's a big number, right? Think about 35,000 students. Each student like $10 for the device, even like RFID devices, right, for tracking. That's a huge money, I would say that.
Yeah, so it's currently that piece is currently being, looked at. But currently, our tracking, the way we currently do it is just through interaction with each individual school. They take a snapshot bus count for us at the beginning of the school year, and then they kind of monitor for capacity throughout that. So we just do it the old paper and pen fashion way currently.
Okay, I hope you find some technology to do that. Because every morning I saw teachers standing in front of school counting how many students. Personally feel not efficient. Okay, but I really appreciate that. I hope we're being able to move forward, and it takes time. And I would say sometimes it's really the paying attention to detail, and then collaboration from parents and families. That's very important as well. So make sure we communicate this message clearly to them as early as possible. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Watts? Two things, and I'll make a motion to accept it. I want to know when you actually will have the financial impact of the changes. So that was brought up in public testimony. I think that was a good point. Because right now we're still kind of operating on the assumption that will be no to low cost, and low cost is pretty relative, right? So I just want to know, as we're making these changes, when we will be able to see kind of the fiscal impact specifically of the policy change, since that's what we're talking about right now. Like the walk zones increasing, how you will assign a number to that.
It really, once we kind of get the system up and running, like I said, one of the ways that we're going to measure it is the number of buses that are utilized pre-school start time versus post start time. And it'll be a little bit of a challenge to kind of break it down between the opt-in as well as the the distances. But from a distance perspective, what we're looking at is approximately 4,000 students currently being impacted. But that's a snapshot of today, and it doesn't mean that, certainly with the other opportunities that are out there, again, safety, is the number one, kind of modification as we're going through the changes. But one thing that this thing will also do is open up additional opportunities for us to partner with the county government on walkability to schools and increasing of sidewalks and other projects out there that then, could, again, yet further advance the efficiencies of the program.
Okay, you actually answered my second question. So I'll go ahead and make a motion. I move that the board accept the amendments as written to policy 5200.
Second?
I have a question. Actually, it's a comment, and it kind of goes on with what Ms. Watts was and talking about sidewalks and infrastructure to help support this. Are there, and I was reading about, it's called Safe Routes to School, and that's like federal funding and all. Are we able to take a look at to partner and to tap into other resources to help us with these walk zones to make sure that they're walkable and safe? Because I know there are some challenges.
Yes, we are working with our own internal, the Howard County Office of Transportation, as well as with the State Highway Administration on different projects for that. So we're actively engaged with both partners.
Okay. I see no further questions. Ms. Harrison, you can call the vote.
I have a motion by Ms. Watts and a second by Ms. Mosley to move that the board accept the amendments as written to policy 5200. Ms. Delmont Small?
Yes.
Dr. Liu?
Yes.
Ms. Mallow?
Yes.
Ms. Mosley?
Yes.
Ms. Watts?
Yes.
Dr. Wu? Yes. Ms. Catronio?
Yes.
Motion carries 7-0.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next on our agenda.